Welcome back to the Rec Crew. I'm here with David. It's election night. The game is 151 to 98.
Yeah.
As of now, it's like a bad NBA game.
Pretty much, man. It's not looking good.
Yeah. It's like who is it? It's like the Celtics versus. It's like the Celtics versus who sucks right now versus the Blazers
versus my high school team. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Look, okay. This is where we're at right now. What time is it here, David? We're in Houston, Texas.
It's about 10 o'clock right now.
We're in Houston, Texas, 10 p.m. on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And it was funny. Tell me if you saw it the wrong way. So, we're watching Fox right now. We're going to flip to CNN because we're not biased.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, we're going to go to both sides. Right now, the Republicans were very happy, right? And then the question, if she wins the 3 blue wall states, which are Michigan, Illinois, and Pennsylvania, right?
Oh, no. So.
I'm sorry, no. It's Michigan, Pennsylvania. What's the other one?
I think it was still Illinois.
No, it wasn't Illinois. What is it? Michigan, Pennsylvania, and one more.
See if it pops up. No.
Okay, projection. Maine, what's her name? Kamala Harris is what? Who won this?
They're moving too fast. Hold on.
Yeah, they're going too fast. Who's Kazunas?
This is Senate.
Oh,
this
okay.
Yeah.
Kazuna's got her ass kicked by King. That wasn't even close.
I don't know neither of these people, but yeah, scoreboard on that one.
So Harris won Maine, got 2 electoral college points, meaning 2 points. Why the hell they even let them count?
Yeah. Man, this is some of them are close though.
I don't really know what it. Oh, Michigan, right? It's Michigan, Pennsylvania. I forgot what the other one was.
Michigan's low though. They're 27% in counting votes. They're
so they're
slow.
saying that Kamala Harris only has one path is to win the blue wall, which is Michigan, Pennsylvania, and to be determined because we don't remember what the other one is.
Yeah.
I could probably Google it. Google does everything. What is the blue wall? What is the blue wall? The blue wall states. Oh, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. There we go. Wisconsin. So, in other words, if she wins those 3, then she's president. If she doesn't win those 3, then she's not president. I don't know why the hell they're counting the other 47 states.
Apparently, yeah. And this is coming from Fox. They said like if she wins those, that's it.
That was hilarious to me because they were very, very happy. And then one dude asked, "So if she wins the blue wall, I was gonna say champion.
She gets the trophy.
If she wins the blue wall, does she get the trophy?" And sadly, Kellyanne Conway was like, "Yeah, unfortunately." So we just spoke for an hour for no reason.
Just called.
So in other words, Oregon doesn't matter, California doesn't matter. I don't understand.
California has a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
And she got that one.
She won Washington. She won Idaho.
No, that's Trump, Idaho.
Oh, Trump won Idaho. I even forgot Idaho was a country.
Yeah.
I mean a state.
Thought it was a potato or something.
Home of the potato famine, right?
That's what it is, yeah.
What the hell is the potato famine?
That's just where they grow a bunch of them. I don't know.
What does famine mean?
Oh, famine? That's like when people don't eat shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the potato famine is a thing, I know that.
I don't think it happened there. They have all the potatoes.
Really?
They got all of them, bro.
Now I gotta Google that. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about it the other day. Hey, did you get a whole bunch of text message from this dude ATF or whatever?
ATF, no.
I kept getting this text message. He says my real name. I'm not putting that out there. He says ATF here. We're reminding you, members, educators, employees across Texas.
Oh, I got a few of those. Though.
Yeah, to get to the polls. It's crazy. I got to the polls because he convinced me. I went to go vote. And then, to my surprise, Kanye's not on the ballot.
Nah, I had to write him in. In the bottom it says.
I wonder how many votes did he actually get?
Gosh. I mean, he didn't make that a big thing. It was early on. It was 4 years ago. He was like, I'm running. We're like, bro.
No, remember last year? Because he ran in the last election, right? And
oh, wait, was it? I thought it was after the last election, but it might have been during.
No, yeah, it was during.
It was during, yeah.
What you call it? I think you have to write him in.
Oh, well, they have.
And it's crazy. It's crazy that remember when Trump wouldn't concede?
Oh yeah.
And I saw a tweet. It's like, it's crazy. It's been 5 days after an election, and the only person to concede has been Kanye West.
He's like, damn. I guess I'm out.
Jessica Trollove, what is she saying? Let's listen.
Are a little bit jaw-dropping, looking at potentially 45% for Donald Trump in some states, and
Tennessee president? There's a Tennessee president?
reckoning within the party.
Tennessee Senate.
Talk about message too and integrate,
Too early to call.
Oh, Trump's winning Pennsylvania. That's the one. If he wins that one, it's over.
the campaign and people.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Nothing has been called. Our paths.
I don't even see. Oh, okay.
have been blocked off, and as we continue to
Ted Cruz again. God damn it.
add to the numbers that they
I think she's a Democrat.
This one?
Yeah.
Jordan had a very good day with in-person voting today.
Because she said she could get Michigan. This is looking bad for the Democrats.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The numbers are all. They're all red somehow. Just
Yeah.
like right now we're looking at a scorecard, right? We got 193 Harris, 216 Trump. I believe this is all popular vote though.
No, this is the Electoral College.
It's college.
Yeah, because you see right there, the states are at the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
CA, California, Colorado, Connecticut.
Man, dude, but it's
I'm not gonna lie. I remember some of these states are states only during the elections.
yeah, pretty much.
Why is Connecticut a state?
It's too small to be a state.
Do you know a city in Connecticut?
Nope.
I know one. What is it?
Connecticut.
What is it? What is
Nah, man. I just know UConn.
Stanford.
University of Connecticut.
it? Stanford,
Stanford's
Connecticut.
in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds right.
Oh no, that's probably not.
Stanford.
That's the college, right?
Stanford.
Hartford,
Connecticut.
Hartford,
That was
Connecticut.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was right.
Where is Stanford? Stanford's in California.
That's Cali.
I wasn't even close. Who's this?
A lot of people never thought Republicans were going to be able to reach, that they weren't going to be able to cut through a lot of these different fundamental problems that people thought were there in order to reach these different.
Yo, man, I don't know. We're
This
watching
is-
Fox, but Republicans are celebrating. Let's
In
go
a
to
way,
CNN.
Yeah.
Let's go to CNN real quick just to see, just try to even out. Let's see if we're
In summary, Fox was saying
we're blowing y'all ass out.
that and that she's in comparison to Biden, she's underperforming. Where he had 50%, she's having 40s. Where he had 60, she's having 30%. So that's their main message so far. We're on CNN now, right? Yeah.
Yep, nope, it looks the same here.
All right, CNN numbers 211, 145. It got worse.
It looks the same here. Yeah, it looks a little worse, right?
Yeah, because she had like almost 200, and he had right above 200.
Like, she lost the blue wall apparently right now. This I don't know what this guy's name is, but he keeps saying we're not done. That's what my coach used to tell me.
Next polls close in about 53 minutes. That's
like one state. Who is
That's-
that?
yeah,
That's like Oregon. You know what's crazy? I was watching earlier, and there were states like Vermont. You know how it says like,
one electoral vote.
you know how it says like 10% of the vote, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, we can project. It said 0% of the vote, and we project that this goes. What the hell? Like,
But Donald Trump was ahead by more than 200,000 votes at this
Man, but look at all this red here, and then it's always in the center of the cities that it turns blue.
yeah.
So Georgia, 80% red, but where is it blue? In Atlanta,
You know what's crazy?
and
I don't know.
Augusta.
You're just hoping
their votes, but a lot of votes. You're hoping turnout, exceeds your expectations. So you see down here.
See, but like, when are these polls closing to where we can?
No, apparently they're gonna count super slow.
Yeah.
Look, let's get to the meat of it. Look, if you gotta rig it. Either side. I'm saying, like, I'm being as unbiased as I can be. Like, if you're a Republican that can rig it. If you're a Democrat that can rig it.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm not saying listen to me.
And we know you watch the pod.
It's hey yo, it's crazy that they let us vote, bro.
Oh yeah. I saw this crazy looking dude voting earlier. I was like, brother, who let this guy in, bro?
Like, it's crazy that they let us vote. Trump has to change that.
Yeah. But that's how I was talking with my significant other. She was like, everyone should vote. I was like, you sure about that? I was like, I don't know if you, because 2 sentences before that, she's like, there's a bunch of racists out there. I was like, you want them to vote? You know, it's very difficult to like weigh the odds on this
so
stuff.
we have a podcast, so obviously we got to talk about what's trending, and the election is trending, right? So our comments, I don't know if you see them. Our comments, people go off on us.
For what though?
Because of our opinion, like we're the Senate. Like anything we say matters. And they're like, you go, this is what's wrong. That's what's wrong with this country. You know what's wrong with this country? You commenting on that don't know anything about politics.
Go do something about it.
Do something. No, but keep commenting. No, we need it. Don't stop.
Comment and then go do something
Yeah,
about
comment and then go do something. And subscribe.
Yeah. Man. Like
Yo,
this.
that thing looks red.
America's bleeding right now. America's bleeding.
That thing looks red, bro. And this guy with the white hair, all he keeps saying is, "We're not done. We're not done."
Okay, let's see. Let's go. Wisconsin.
Only 53. That's a lot, bro.
Jesus.
So he's winning Wisconsin. That was one that she needed. Well, he's winning the whole map.
But apparently the whole map doesn't matter. It's these three little states up here in on the northeast side.
What is he saying here?
Again, winning the majority of the state, but it's blue in all the inner cities.
Long way to go with Michigan, apparently.
This one is the biggest. I'm going to show you why in just a second.
Pennsylvania, let's see.
19 electoral votes.
19 votes
That's
in
a lot.
Pennsylvania. They're
That's a
tripping
lot.
over it.
72% in, 178,000 vote lead. That's a healthy lead. Now again, let's look. Let's look. There's a lot of votes. And this is what happened. Remember 2020. Donald Trump was ahead in Pennsylvania. This was what brought Joe Biden back. They counted the votes.
Philly.
In Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, I remember last year. This is how it was, right?
Yeah.
That but at the end of the night, Trump was like, "Stop counting the freaking votes."
He was like, I'm up.
It's
Chill
like,
out.
it's midnight. Stop counting, bro.
Those are the 2 swing counties that have been. So just watching that. And here's what I want to say right now. I just want to bring this up to show the stakes for the Harris campaign right now.
Road to
As the count in North
270.
Carolina gets higher and in Georgia gets higher, the importance, if Donald Trump, this is a hypothetical, but if Donald Trump holds these 2, and he won that one both times, 2016 and 2020. He won this in 2016. He lost it by 11,000 votes in 2020. So not at all inconceivable in history, and when you look at the numbers tonight. Excuse me.
They're just pointing at states. We don't know what states those are.
I know that's Florida. It's about to fall off.
Why can she not lose that? Because 251 plus 19 makes Donald Trump president of the United States. So the rest of them wouldn't matter.
She can't lose
The votes
what?
don't matter in those other states. But in terms of the
That square up there.
if he holds those leads,
Is that Virginia?
those 2 states, which are healthy leads, she cannot afford to lose that.
Lose what?
Cannot.
I know. He
Stop
don't,
saying
he, don't
that,
even, he
bro.
don't even know, bro.
And I don't know what that is, but that shit looks red to me.
Well, now he was. I mean, when you click it, it's a projection. So he's just saying if he were to win that.
And bring in Kate Baldwin, who is a vote counting center in the best city in the world, Philadelphia. Kate, what do you learn?
I don't know about that.
Oh, she looks sad.
Uh-oh.
It's the only area where you're allowed to be biased. We've just learned, and John was focusing in on the outstanding mail-in ballots. that is something that we have
Who mailed? I didn't know that you could mail in a ballot. Since when?
That's a new one, huh? That's what the Republicans were all screaming about last time.
Mail ballots that will be loaded and posted, scheduled to at 11:55 p.m.
So,
that will be
you think it'll be cool, for example, if like,
of ballots. They're
like
still
say,
working through it.
today they
So
say, you know,
therefore,
Trump
unless
wins.
we're down any
Didn't this
further,
happen in
it's not
2000?
possible at this time. We'll continue
Do you
working.
remember that election? Well, not remember it probably as a kid, but like,
Mail ballots
2000.
posted at 11:55
yeah, remember Bush one?
before midnight.
Okay.
Remember we didn't have a president elect for like
Yeah,
till December.
Yeah,
I think it
remember
was
that.
probably went beyond that.
Wow, dude.
That's-
We were tripping about last time. That was
That was when
one took
Florida
that
used to
one
be
took forever.
Democrat,
Yeah. Damn.
and it was like, oh, what's his name? Al Gore. You know, I thought Al Gore created the internet for some reason. Apparently, he didn't.
There's a rumor, something like that. He had something to do with it, but he had shit to do with
I was
nothing.
convinced about it till like a month ago.
I think you brought it up in the podcast.
Oh,
last
probably,
time.
yeah, right. And somebody told me that I wasn't. Who was this person?
Probably
It
Lewis.
probably broke my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I was convinced.
The internet. Yeah.
I was convinced that I knew who invented the internet.
Wow. That's like Elon Musk shit, man. You can't just invent the internet.
Midnight, about how much of the vote do you think will be in?
So I believe we're roughly 98% now that are reported. I believe by midnight, we're at 89% reported. I believe by midnight we should be around 98.
This guy's confused. He got dyslexia. Yeah, but you can't give him 98 and 89.
89.
There was some dude in Pennsylvania right now just saying, they asked him, how many of the votes do you think that will be in? He's like, we have about 98%. I'm like, well, you better be done.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, no, we have 89%. And we're hoping to get to 98%.
But by midnight, we should have 98.
And I'm not gonna lie, Pennsylvania's lazy. If you could get by midnight to 98, you could get to 100, bro.
Yeah, you might as well push
It's
it.
just push it. Try a little harder.
Gosh.
Smoothly has it gone? Because we've heard that it's gone incredibly smoothly.
Imagine you see them in the background throwing bags. The fucking camera yanks over. He's like, hey, eyes over here, eyes over here.
I don't trust anything. Okay?
It's shady, man. It's not shady, but like I went today with an expired driver's license.
Let you vote?
Let me vote. There was a kid doing it, and then like
What do you
there
mean a kid? First of all,
was a
kid checking you in?
There was an old man. He was like, walk this way to this table. There was 70 tables. I'm like looking around. There's an old lady like, oh, go to him. Go to him. So it's a teenager. I don't know how young, but to me, he's a kid. Because give him ID. He looks at it. Pretty sure all he has to do is check the date. He checked the date, and he was all right, good to go. And even then, she was like, the old lady came and kind of walked him through the steps. I was like, is this his first time? What's going on here? And then sure enough, I got to vote. So it is what it is. I don't know. But that's basically how it went down.
So CNN is scrambling to find votes. So
Chester County, more mail ballots reported in minutes, precinct, blah, 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 around 1 a.m. Eastern time.
So it's at 12. It's not looking great for the blue team. I'm not gonna lie.
Data cards driven from poll sites. Jesus, anything could happen on the drive, man. Scary.
Yo, if I'm a Democrat, I'm sending somebody right now.
Special ops, bro. You guys are still in office, bro. Send the ops.
You watched all those criminal movies that every time, I don't know why, every time in a criminal movie, when you finally get the bad guy, when he goes to jail, when they're transporting him, always on the middle of the transportation, they intercept it.
His boys come.
His boys come and
Send the boys.
the worst trained officers ever too. They can never stop him.
Yeah.
It always happens that the bad guy in 5 seconds he gets they get the prisoner and they take him. All right, Bucks County. Where is this?
For Republican women, especially in Bucks County.
Oh shit! Even Republican women are affecting Bucks County. Where's that at?
Can't even see. It's extremely
Two
zoomed
things to
in.
say about this. Number one, it's only half the vote. So if you just think we have about 200,000 more votes, right? This is 51%. It's 103 to 102. So you got roughly 200,000 votes still to come in. Bucks County is the most competitive of the collar counties She's at 50%, the vice president, if you round up. Again, President Biden was at 52, if you round him up. You say that's not a huge difference.
That's close.
But Jake, you know the Commonwealth very well. In the competitive swing counties, a half a point or a point can matter, and right now that number's not good for the vice president.
Indeed. CNN can bring you a projection.
Ooh, projection.
Now. Folks at home, CNN projects that
Told you.
the state of Oregon will go to Kamala Harris. That's
Projection,
expected.
Oregon, Kamala.
8 electoral votes will go to the Democrat Kamala Harris. Let's take a look at the electoral map. Right now, Donald Trump has 211 electoral
It's crazy.
votes.
They just won Oregon. You don't see the difference.
Electoral votes.
It's like when you're watching a basketball game and the team's losing by 40
Yeah.
and they hit a 3.
They go crazy. The fans go crazy, but then there's always one guy on the team like pointing at the scoreboard.
Trump is winning Arizona 49.6 to 49.5.
Oh man, that's close too.
That's close. Trump is winning Wisconsin by 50,000, 63%. We're in the Central. We're in Houston, 1019. Pennsylvania, Trump is winning by 165,000. This is the one he was like, stop counting the votes. In Pennsylvania. With 76%. In Georgia, he's up by 131,000.
Yeah.
90% of the vote. I think this one's over.
That one we can call
This
it.
one looks over. You could call this
90% of the vote in. Yeah, he probably got that one in Georgia.
10% to go there in Georgia, but Donald Trump,
Even though Atlanta was a big one they were looking at.
Donald Trump still in the lead there with 50.
So there was some dude that said that Kamala Harris could win all 7 battleground states, and right now she has none. Whoever that guy is, you gotta fire him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she got
Oh,
one.
Battleground
She got one.
Michigan. Okay. Well, she's up, but it's only 33% of the
And
vote
she's up by
in.
40,000.
Polls closed at 9.
In other words, a basketball game. That's what fits in a basketball stadium.
Yeah.
40,000.
33% of the vote in there. John King.
So Jake, let's go through
me
some
see.
of these counties.
Oh, back to him.
Go back and show you.
Every time they go to him, because we're watching CNN right now, we'll go back to Fox in a little bit. He looks sadder and sadder every time.
He likes to call himself the strength of strength. So where are we now in 2024? I was just looking at here. This is Lackawanna County. This is where Joe
And they
Biden
gotta
was
stop
born.
doing this, too.
Right, Pennsylvania. You say, well, the vice president's winning it with 51%, but Donald Trump's at 48, right? So again, in a close battleground state, margins within some of these counties can matter. She's at 51. Joe Biden, 4 years ago, was at 54.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. You look at the margin there, you say, oh, that's only 9,000 votes, right? You know, if you're trying now, you're trying to make up this lead, right? That's 3,000 votes, a little less than that, a little more than that, maybe 3,000 votes. The reason it matters is you're trying to make up 173,000
Yeah,
votes.
3's
right?
not
So
gonna
when
cut
you
it.
lose
Didn't I tell you,
Yeah.
like when you hit a 3 and you're down 40?
Yeah.
So let's just come over here. This is Missouri County.
That's
This
that
is-
3K
again, this
that
is
you're talking about right here.
Pennsylvania. Harris getting 42%, 43 if you want to round
Oof.
that up. Trump at 57. Again, 43
Let's not round
for the
up.
vice
How about that?
president, 42. So there she's competing, not so bad. There. So you're just looking for the pieces as you come through. Carbon County, 65 for Trump. In 4 years ago.
Biden had 33. She has 26
Okay,
right now.
okay.
That's
Biden fighting. I mean, Harris fighting back.
No,
Fighting
she's
back.
doing worse than
There you
Biden.
go.
Back in here, Lehigh County Vice President getting
Ooh.
52%. It's a little bit out here. Again, you're looking for population centers now. This is the 10th largest of the 67 counties.
Okay.
If you're the Harris campaign, you're looking at population centers trying to say what's left in the places where there are a lot of people. Modest amount of people in Lehigh Valley, but you see it right there. At 52, this one to come back.
Ooh.
Joe Biden's at 53. You see the pattern.
Not good.
She's
right?
underperforming.
You know, I was saying Donald Trump has to improve his standing a point or two in the suburbs. She has to match Joe Biden in these close battleground states. And in a place that matter, blue-collar Pennsylvania, you don't see it right now. Some votes still to be counted. Maybe she makes it up. But so then the other point is, if
Probably
you're losing
not.
places, can you make it up? Right? If
It
you're
ain't
losing
looking
in
too
one
good,
piece of
Kamala.
state, you make it up somewhere else. Look at Delaware County. She's getting 60% of the vote. Right? So it's only 70% counted. She's getting 60. Biden got 63, even in Delaware County, which is strongly Democratic. That was my last stop on the all over the map tour.
Man, so
Yeah.
Trump is
Again,
doing better this time around.
Right, there's 70% of the vote to come. But look at this, right? If you've got 70%, the most you're going to make up, if the percentages stay the same, you're going to make up somewhere in the ballpark of 15 or 20,000 votes, right? That's great. You're making up 15, 20,000 votes. His lead is 178,000 votes. So you're looking for places where you can make up a ton, which is why, to circle back, to your hometown. What Kate Baldwin just told us is absolutely essential. It was Saturday morning in 2020 when that last installment from Philadelphia came in. The next installment will not be the last installment from Philadelphia, but she said tens and tens of thousands of votes, right? The Vice President of the United States is getting 77% of the vote right now in Philadelphia. They're approaching 70% reporting. All right, we come back in time. The President of the United States was getting over 81% in Philadelphia.
Philly, I didn't know
Again,
Philly was so blue.
This is your
Yeah,
biggest
every
gap
major
in
city is
Democratic
blue.
coalition.
Yeah, but
This is
I
the
don't know.
foundation.
They're crazy
This is
out there,
the
man.
Democrats got the foundation of Philadelphia. At the moment, she is underperforming the President of the United States, and she has to make up 178,000 votes. The math there is pretty clear. It's not mission impossible, but the more you get deeper into the count, the question is, after this next big batch of votes from Philadelphia, does it become mission improbable? I think it's going to be mission more as we
God.
wait for more votes in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
He's been waiting to
And
say
again,
that shit.
He worked on that for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
He worked on that one for a while. So even CNN is saying, "I'm sorry, Kamala, it's probably not happening."
Yeah, it's looking.
About Democrats in Philadelphia.
Probably not
It's
happening.
gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of telling
You know that. First of all, I didn't know
think that, the Harris
that
campaign was listening to Philadelphia
the wife
Democrats
of the
about
vice
the
president,
need
his name is.
to improve the
They call her the
market.
second lady.
You know, Donald Trump lost Pennsylvania.
The wife of the
in
vice
2020.
president. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Vice. Yeah.
So now there's a second gentleman. Did you know that?
2016 and 2020.
No, wait,
And it
sh-
looks like
well,
he's
it'd be-
doing that again.
What, first man? What do they call her? She has a
Well,
husband?
well, if she would have won, which now she's not,
Yeah.
so let's not even talk about that.
First man.
Yeah, he would have been the
Mr.
first man.
Harris.
Yeah, because no, first gentleman.
That sounds better than first man, dude.
Honestly, I don't know if I agree with that. It's like
First lady.
they're both
Yeah,
pretty
ladies and
bad.
gentlemen. Ladies, yeah.
So
First
his
lady.
name is Gentleman.
Sure looks like it's only
Wow.
2020. We're not done yet, but it sure looks like that. And then, so the analysis afterwards.
So
Organic. It was organic. And so, the Trump campaign says, texts and phone calls work to turn out voters. Democrats think it's knocking on the doors. If this
knocking on doors does not work.
That's
honestly,
old school.
if anybody ever knocks on my door, I'm not voting for you. Even if I was voting for you and you come and knock on my door, I'm not
Yeah,
voting
you
on you
might fuck it
anymore.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
They say she only had 110
That's,
days.
I mean, honestly, if you ask a normal American person what like their pet peeve is, that might be on the list. When somebody comes knocking on my door and I don't expect them.
We're not there yet.
Hey, so I don't know if this is true. Okay, apparently Trump won now. Congrats, Donald Trump. He is the 45th
In two presidential elections,
and 47th. What was it?
47, yeah. 44, 45, 47?
we're just starting
Something like that.
in our most populous.
So he says. So he's trying to deport every immigrant, and they're talking about taking away the citizenship of the immigrants that already have it. So are you and I in trouble?
I'm good, dude. I was born here. I'll be alright.
Well, yeah, I was born here too, but I think we're in trouble too, bro.
How?
Cause our parents weren't born here.
I don't know, man. There's still like.
Cause
You
I
can
may be in
say-
trouble. I don't know if he could get it done in 4 years, but if he does get it
No
done in
way.
4 years, where should we move to? Hey, have you been to Salvador since they fixed it?
No, man. But everyone's gone except me. Bro, I got people like Colombia. I'm like, what do you fucking go to Colombia, bro? What like, we gotta go, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to go to
I'll
Salvador.
go to El Salvador, man.
I want to go to El Salvador because
It's
they
looking
don't
nice.
they don't behead people anymore.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out for this depression state,
Yeah.
and let's go to the celebrating network. We're going back to Fox.
It's probably going to win big, Jody Armour, but the governor of California is against it. He thinks it's just going to raise the number of people going to California prisons.
Well, the fact that
Why do people go to prison? What happened?
I know, bro.
there's that former
Race called California is blue. 60% to
Forever.
Kamala.
It's always blue.
Yeah.
What you call it? Hey, quick
That one
question.
you can call, yeah.
You know it's crazy. We're talking about Harris, Trump, who's gonna be president. Do you realize that right now our president is still Joe Biden?
Yeah? Yeah.
Nobody seems to know that.
Yeah.
But
I haven't seen him in months, to be honest. He came out one time and he said some crazy shit. They put him back in his cage. They're like, Joe, whoa, buddy. Yeah, that was, they took him out too early. Gosh, this is bleak.
This is not somebody who's about law and order.
Gianno,
oh yeah.
Uh-oh, yeah.
we'll be here later in the night with everybody
This guy looks happy as can be. I don't know who this guy is, but he is happy as can
Bro.
Okay, Trace, thank you very much. We're looking
Okay.
into a
I don't know if he's happy or it's all the Botox, because all these motherfuckers got
Yes,
Botox, bro.
this guy's face
That's
is paralyzed,
Botox,
bro.
right? That's
Who
a-
is this guy?
That's a walking Botox man.
I
right
gotta
there.
see. I gotta look up so you guys can go look. Who
Go
is
look
this
him
guy,
up.
bro?
look at this.
That whole
Right.
table there is just shot up with Botox.
In the big cities of America, Miami, Chicago,
Who is this?
New York, Dallas.
I gotta find out who this guy
Oh,
is.
Dallas and
He
Houston.
is improving on his margins from 2020. By double digits.
Brett Bayer.
Whoa. Brett Byers.
Brett Bayer or Brett Bayer. Yo, he can't smile. His eyebrows refuse to move.
He's like,
Botox galore.
Maybe that's having an impact. Now, what I'm looking at here is
Damn,
we're looking at
Robert
Wisconsin.
Kennedy, bro, with
Why are we looking at
0.5.
what's happening in Pennsylvania, because I think there's a trend that is favorable to
Robert
Trump.
Kennedy, 0.4. Hey, people like him.
I'm going to take you back to 2020. I'll just compare the numbers for Biden and Kamala Harris, okay? So this is Madison, University of Wisconsin, et cetera. Ton of Democratic votes in this county. So she is underperforming Biden's mark by about 1.7 points.
Again, have they always done this when they compare last?
Yeah, they do.
I didn't notice that, but shit, dude, she is not doing too good this time around.
Yeah, she's sucking.
She's not doing too good for the party. Again, underperforming. He's up 3%.
It's not quite 2.5, but it's close to it, where she's underperforming in a county where she should be doing better. And here you go, Trump doing 2.5 points better in that particular county in Wisconsin. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Why is Robert Kennedy
Move
down there,
forward
bro?
here, come back to 2024. Hang on one second, guys. We'll go into Pennsylvania and try and prove a similar theory.
And if anybody else is watching this, can you let us know if Donald Trump's, if they're using Donald Trump's mugshot for this picture?
That picture's terrible.
It looks like his mugshot, and they photoshopped the suit from here down. That's insane. And she's smiling.
California has 2 Asians in the Senate.
Oh, nice.
They're fighting, so Asia's gonna win.
Tran and Steele. I don't know if that's their name or.
Nah, she probably married a Steele.
Yeah, true. There was an asterisk next to that one. I don't know.
Philadelphia. This kind of matches what I just read from.
I see men. Okay, cool.
In Philadelphia, she's underperforming Biden's mark from 4 years ago.
That's kind of a lot too.
Overperforming where he was 4 years ago. So, you know, when you think about the number of votes that are available in Philadelphia, and 300,000, right?
300,000.
That's a huge difference. I mean, you can run the totals up and never look back oftentimes in Pennsylvania if you're a Democrat running with a number like that. So let's take this off the screen.
But isn't he up by like
Come
200,000?
back to 2024. And you
I'm not a mathematician, but
Yeah.
Well, we may be getting closer.
Let's see what's up with Raleigh,
that's
North
where
Carolina.
Wake is in, and Wake is pretty much in. This is Guilford. That's Greensboro. You had a lot of campaigning down there. It's a fast-growing area, too. There's about 22% of the estimated vote.
yo, Kamala messed it up. They should have let Biden run. He did better.
No, he did a lot better.
Or The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
Is The Rock a Democrat?
Dude, wasn't J-Lo advocating for her? They should just threw her up there, bro.
Hey, yo, Puerto Rico doesn't get votes?
No, it's territory, bro. It's not a state.
What's the difference between Puerto Rico and Hawaii?
No, Hawaii's the last state. They
Really?
cut it off at 50, brother.
Does Alaska get a vote?
Of course, yeah.
What's the difference between Alaska and Puerto Rico? I'm sorry, but Puerto Rico should get Alaska's votes.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I don't even know if Alaska's a real place.
Honestly, it's like, that's like,
You know Alaska's closer to Europe than to us?
to us? Yeah.
I might have made that up, but I'm pretty sure it's
No, I
true.
think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Because
sure
it's like, well, I don't know. It's kind of, it's up north and barely to the west, but.
Alaska's
on that
in-
side.
I thought Alaska was bottom.
In DeKalb County, so too soon to call right now.
No, isn't it like above? We gotta go up towards Canada, and then it's like outside of Canada.
Is it?
I don't even know.
I thought it's Canada.
Nah, but it's not connected to it. It's like fucking out.
Is Alaska top or bottom? It sounds good.
Nah. It's getting Democratic in here, dude.
Get some sleep and get ready to close out strong tomorrow. So, the Biden, I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
Harris campaign,
oh, it is
so
still
the
connected.
Biden folks that run the Harris campaign now, essentially are saying, you know what, let's pack up and get some sleep and
You
we'll
know
see
what that
tomorrow.
reminds me of?
It's 4
Hillary
years ago,
Clinton in
Martha.
2016,
Exactly
because she
right.
said, John Podesta came out and said, well, we're all going to kind of sleep on this and see how all of this works out. And everyone else was saying,
It's
we're
gone.
calling these states. So
We met it. We met it. Stay with us. We're watching it all.
It seems like it may be it.
We could have some big calls coming straight ahead.
Yo, he can't handle it. He wants to say like now. They're gonna call Pennsylvania.
He's trying to smile.
Yeah, he's trying, but the Botox won't let him.
He won't let him, bro.
Oh, it seems like, what time is it?
Let's see.
We're at, it's
30 minutes.
10:34.
30-minute check-in.
10:34, and it seems like they're gonna call Pennsylvania.
That's one of the big ones, huh?
Yeah, it's one of the big ones, because honestly, the CNN guy basically said pray.
Yeah. Wow.
And apparently the Democrats are saying, time to go to bed. It don't matter if it's time to
Man,
that's
gonna be a rough one, man. To do that handoff, right? The throwing the towel to Trump after all the shit they gave him.
She might do it tonight. That's how it normally happens. They concede.
They're supposed to even before.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a tough
Trump
one.
doesn't go by those rules, but
Right? Yeah.
Trump doesn't go by those rules, but
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough. Like, do you become the bigger man and just do it, or do you give him shit like he gave them shit? Like, it's
no, I think they're just gonna do it.
They're just gonna be the bigger man.
Yeah. If I'm Biden, I try to put him in jail.
So one more time, we're trying to get him in
One more
there.
time at it. Go arrest him, or plant some on him. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they tried.
Hey, look, I've always been I don't know if they rigged it or not. Last election, I don't know if Trump rigged it in 2016. All I know is that if they did, good for them.
Yeah,
I don't
pulled
see
it
the
off.
problem. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did it. Look, man, we grew up competing, right?
Yeah.
Look, if you ain't cheating, you ain't
Yeah,
trying.
pretty
That's what I
much.
was taught.
Every test I took, I cheated, bro. I'll tell you that. Shit.
Hey, look, I want to tell you a story. So one time, you remember pre-cal?
Freak out, yeah. Oh, fuck.
So you
Of course I did. I failed it.
Yeah, we all did. When those stupid equations with F equals 7
Yeah,
x
yeah.
minus whatever. So I don't know. One time, David, I studied. I studied like day and night. And when I went to go do my test, I was convinced, David, the answer 7. I was convinced the answer 7. I didn't have to cheat. I didn't have to look at nothing. Then I look to the side and I see this girl, and she had this long equation. You know how equations turn huge?
Hated those, bro.
So she's got this long thing: F equals X plus I Y U.
You gotta show your work, bro.
Yeah, all that. She got all that, and I got 7. And she don't know what she's talking about. When the test came back, she was right. All right, let's see.
The answer was X, bro. Not even a number, bro.
Very steady, Eddie. Right? It was not like, they're not going anywhere. They're with us.
Okay, they're all laughing now.
Yo, they're all smiling out there. Yo, I've never been happy. I've never seen happier white people and one black guy in my life.
They got one token black guy in there.
How are you feeling about how things are going? Obviously, we've seen this memo from the campaign that says that they are considering waiting to see how things look tomorrow. Can you answer to that at all?
Look, I think we all knew this was going to be a long election night, right? We knew this was going to take some time to count all these votes. I think what you're seeing from the memo that was released by General
Richard Fowler.
moments ago sort of speaks to that. And that
The lone
we don't
M&M.
have a clear
Yeah.
vote. There's still votes out there being counted. Last time I checked before I came in here, I think 1% of the votes in Wayne County or Detroit was counted. So we have a lot more votes left to be counted.
1%, Jesus.
Blue wall. I think for the Harris-Walz campaign, they're saying they're banking on this blue wall to win this campaign, so they're going to wait until those votes are counted. And I think at this point, nobody can spike the football until all the American people have their say.
Yeah, we haven't called anybody around.
Exactly.
Sean Hannity.
Sean is the exception to the rule.
Who is Sean Hannity? Is he famous?
Sean's the one that's calling shit.
My skis, but I'm going to get on my skis.
Big prediction.
What do you think?
Just based on looking at the data going into tonight, but also the numbers on Hispanic men, for example, and the youth vote. The fact that Donald Trump is running ahead of Kamala Harris, according to a number of exit polls, shows that their messaging to those groups isn't working. And the question is, why? Why is it that it didn't appeal the Kamala Harris?
Oh, he's winning the popular vote by 5 million votes.
Identity politics that you're seeing in this election.
Which I also think it's crazy that the popular vote means absolutely nothing.
Right?
Because Hillary Clinton won the popular vote.
Which was accused of being Hitler,
That's insane.
fascist, wanting to, implement, get rid of democracy, essentially, is running ahead with those groups, and that's not something that they expected. Those were the key people that they needed to get her over the finish line. Now, the night is not over, but long term, Democrats are going to have to think about, they're losing their coalition, and how are they going to get it back? You can't just argue that someone in your
because Democrats always had like the young vote,
and at this point,
and the Hispanic vote, you could say.
if we're running this far behind in the
Just send us money.
that we're looking at votes.
Look, I'm a Hispanic man. I'll vote for y'all.
You can, I could be bought, bro.
I could be bought. It ain't even that much.
It took me fucking 5 seconds to vote. Right? Like the kid took my ID and I was in and out in 5 minutes.
And Kaylee, it looks like not only did the 48% that has been rock solid for Trump throughout the entire course of his run, not only did they not care about that issue. I think
You think a woman will ever be president here?
We've seen all of this, what we watch is...
It's not looking like it's gonna happen this year.
Look, shout out to Trump. He's gonna, which is crazy. We're gonna go through this again in 4 years because he can't rerun. He can't run for president.
No.
So they're gonna have to go for somebody else.
The Democrats will probably throw another woman up there, bro.
Well, they gotta stop doing that.
They gotta stop. They gotta stop. But it's because that's the thing. They don't learn, man.
But it's so funny. Like Trump, he had 3 elections and he beat up 2 women. He couldn't beat the man. That sucks. Shout out to Trump though. He got in twice.
Oh,
but it had to be against 2 women. I don't know how he feels about that. Maybe he prefers it that way. I don't know.
Based on his previous allegations, I think he prefers it that way.
Since Obama. He said, I am a blue-collar worker. I am here
Look at
voting
this
today
hat.
because
Jesus.
of no tax on overtime. And I think if Donald Trump prevails tonight...
Imagine this guy gets fired tomorrow for having that big ass hat on.
Limit on interest on credit cards,
What do you mean? Who has a big ass hat on?
He had I don't know if you've seen those hats where it's like, it goes on your head, but then the hat's this big.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. He had the Make America Great Again, this fucking big, on national Fox Business TV.
But I'll tell you this: the Trump voter is changing. One time, I was at a park, and there was a guy with, this was like maybe 2018, 17, where it was a little taboo to have the Make America Great Again hat. But it was like this guy was sitting there on his chair. He was a little chair and a huge ass white dude. And the prototypical Trump supporter, like, you don't even gotta ask, that's a Trump supporter.
Look at the hat. Look at the hat. In a suit with a big ass dumb fucking hat.
People
Look.
me all the time, no.
Alright, I'm telling you, Democrats, it ain't looking good. Oh, they finally won something. Gillibrand beat a dude. Gillen beat Desposito.
That's a fake name, bro. No wonder you lost. They're like, that can't be right.
Lawler beat the hell out of Jones in the New York House.
If he wins tonight, it'll be the fact that they look back on his administration.
Ryan, otro Esposito. Desposito.
They're related?
It's probably a wife.
Yeah.
Women are getting beat up this election.
This is not looking good for the women.
He still faces...
Too early to call Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona, North Carolina, Georgia, and Nevada. Those are 7 battleground states. Those are the 7 that she was going to win and hasn't won any of them.
It's too early to call. I wonder
The
why.
appeals court looked like it actually was siding with Donald Trump.
Yes.
And they could have a ruling that either strikes it down or reduces it dramatically right after the election, even though Vice President Harris used that in many ads to say that he was convicted, and he also lost the civil case.
So he can't go to jail no more.
It is, and I feel like I wish I was Shannon Bream.
I would
Is the
love.
president?
I'm not gonna lie. I would love for my president to be president from
That'd be pretty
jail.
dope, dude.
I'll be so badass.
That's some Nelson Mandela shit, but backwards. Like he went to jail, he went to prison first, and then he was like the president. I think.
Yeah, and we gotta
We're doing it backwards,
and we
bro.
gotta be better than South Africa.
Right, and he
I don't know.
He's from
South
South
Africa,
Africa,
South
right?
Africa's pretty cool, dude. I want to go.
No shade on South Africa. I'm just saying we gotta be better.
I know, yeah.
You know,
you're right.
he became president after going to jail, right?
Yeah.
Why can't Trump be president while in jail?
While in jail, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta beat South Africa in this stuff.
Like, you don't even hear it. You didn't hear it through the course of most of the campaign.
Look, I want them to call one of these things. Oh, here it comes.
Election alert.
Will win.
North Carolina. That's not really. Well, yeah, it's a battleground, right?
Contested state. Vice President Harris.
Just called
there
Trump.
many times. A Democratic governor in the state of North Carolina.
Yeah, Donald Trump will win North Carolina.
Go there a number of
Interesting.
times, about 4 times in the past 2 weeks to campaign. The campaign always felt that they were in good position in North Carolina. Now we can project that he will win the state of North
By
Carolina.
141,000. All right,
16
Kamala.
electoral votes. The Fox
Should've let
News
Obama
statistics can now also
run again.
predict that Vice President Harris will win New
Nah, he had
Mexico.
2 terms already, huh?
A tight race. It had
New Mexico to Harris.
Vice President Harris will win New
5
Mexico.
electoral
So if you
votes.
look at
In
the
other words,
race of
nothing.
270, the electoral votes
In
needed,
other words, a
now
5-piece
stands
nuggets,
at
bro. That's all that
268
counts.
for President Trump and 198 for Vice President Harris.
That is North Carolina, the state in the battlegrounds that Trump has won 3 times. It was the only battleground state that he locked down in 2020. So obviously,
He got his ass beat in 2020.
Trump campaign that,
You know what's crazy? Hopefully there's not a comeback by Kamala Harris, right?
I mean, that would cause another fucking insurrection. They're gonna be at the fucking Capitol again.
Do you want to see it?
The craziness?
Well, I want to see it a little bit. Not completely. I was gonna say I hope it doesn't happen because I don't want to see it. But I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wants to see it because
I mean, I think we get it either way, right? Trump wins.
no. If Trump wins, I don't think the Democrats aren't gonna go do all that.
Dude.
Well, I hope not. No.
I don't know, man. There's extremists on both sides.
Yeah, but I think the part of the problem was he's like because he refused to concede. You know what I mean? Yeah, he
Okay,
kept saying
they would,
it was
yeah.
rigged and all that stuff.
Presenting their case.
But what I'm saying is that last year there were 7 battleground states, right?
Yeah.
Turn it down a little bit.
In all of the
That's the remote.
They were
How did
this-
calling out.
Oh.
They thought they had a plausible case
So
to win in all.
there were 7 battleground states, right, or 8, whatever.
Yeah.
He lost most of them last election, and he still
Won the popular vote.
he still wanted an insurrection. Imagine if he only loses 3.
Yeah.
If he only loses 3 this time, like
That'd be tough.
yeah, there's gonna be.
They just scream this
She's
shit.
like gonna be like Jurassic Park.
yeah.
So that's why I don't want her to come back.
Gosh.
I don't know what the hell that means, but there is minus 1%. I never knew what that little thing went. Which was more or less. Like I hate that little thing. I don't know which was less than more than, like-
1%, and that's what it was.
Because everybody tells me when the mouth is eating you, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Mouth is a mouth.
I don't know what that
That was
means.
2 lines.
That's how they explained to me.
Yeah.
Like when the mouth eats it, it's more what? Okay, another projection.
President Harris will indeed.
Oh,
Okay,
she won
Virginia.
Virginia.
Okay, Virginia goes to Kamala.
The Trump team said they felt they might be able to expand the map, but he did better than he did in the prior elections. But this has just been called for Vice President.
I thought he was gonna win Virginia. It was red. What happened?
Better with non-married men than he did 4 years ago.
How do they know that? That's my
Yeah.
Because they didn't ask me if I was married.
Nah. The kid just looked at me and I was like, there you go.
I don't even know if more married men voted or less married men voted.
She said non-married men.
Harris's path to victory may be too narrow to overcome. One source at the Harris Friends and Family Party says, quote, her path is so narrow and she is not doing what she needs to do in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. The exit polls I saw hours ago are all accurate. They need to suddenly outperform those. I don't believe it will happen. Asked about this, a second source close to Harris told me I 100% agree. The path to victory is very difficult. His numbers are higher than expected in counties where he should be losing by larger margins in Pennsylvania and Michigan. A third source saying, close to the campaign, I think we're losing this. I think we're losing this.
Damn, said it twice.
Harris may come to Howard University soon, but not
That's how you know it's dramatic.
Yeah.
There's some.
So consistent with
When you say things twice, you ever seen the movie? You ever seen those romantic movies every time? Like when they're after a breakup or whatever, and they gotta go ask for a favor. It's like, oh, cause so we need you. I need you. Like it's somebody just. I think we're losing this. I think we're losing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause one time we didn't hear it.
says that Donald Trump didn't do enough on the border. He
Oh,
rejected,
man, this is-
a bill that would have been a compromise. That he didn't lay out specifics. He said no taxes on tips, no taxes.
God, man, talk about a fucking just throwing a wrench at something, bro. Just throwing Trump in there and him actually doing this good is.
Different kind of candidate. I think if we look back, and this
Look, I think I stand by what I said, man. I think this country runs itself. I think
Yeah.
little things get changed here and there, like, but I'm sorry, if you think that inflation is gonna stop, it's not.
Yeah.
Might be controlled a little bit, but go do your research. Like a McDonald's meal used to cost 50 cents.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost $5 now because of one idiot president.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Inflation is a real thing.
It just keeps
Yeah,
going up.
like-
There's no other trajectory besides
Yes.
up. Yeah.
So no, yeah, you can control it. Now, some people are telling me gas prices are going down. They better. Like,
Yeah.
if my gas is not $3 tomorrow, I'm sorry, $2 tomorrow, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be pissed.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done that. I mean, look at the coalition he has built. I think there's been an underestimation of what the definition of protecting democracy is. RFK Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, who's in charge of the DNC at a certain point.
Yeah, RFK Jr. Endorsed Trump, huh?
Didn't he date Taylor Swift?
Who? No, Taylor Swift was a Democrat.
No, but didn't they date? Because he was a Democrat. Wasn't he running for president at one point?
Yeah. He dated Taylor Swift? What are you talking about?
No, I might have made that up.
That one for sure.
We do very little fact checking on this podcast. So,
RFK Jr. Jesus, that'd be crazy.
RFK, he's a Kennedy, right? The K stands for Kennedy, right?
Yeah.
I think she dated a Kennedy.
That's Marilyn Monroe, bro. This is
No,
wrong superstar, bro.
She didn't date a Kennedy. She dated the Kennedy. All right, projection by Fox News.
Republicans.
Oh, they gained Senate
control.
We knew that already, right?
I think they always had it, no?
State Senate, the party will hold at least 51 seats, which is enough for an outright majority.
The tipping point for this is Nebraska, where Fox News can now project that Republicans.
I'm gonna lie, I forgot Nebraska was a state. Osborne got beat by Fisher. The reason you got beat, you didn't even wear a suit. Look at him.
No, dude.
Hey, look at him.
They picked the worst pictures for the fucking losers. She's smiling. He's pissed off.
As far as the Senate majority, but we don't know the final number yet.
We're still waiting for the Tim Sheehy
Hey, who won here?
against John Tester in Montana.
Did Ted Cruz win?
Ted Cruz won. Yeah, he's fucking back.
Hey, how many? This dude's been around forever.
I know. I was like, God, dude, I don't even know like Texas politics, but I hate that motherfucker's face. I'll tell you that. Anytime I see him, I'm like, what are you sad about? Or was that your face? If anyone needs Botox, it's him.
Okay, so they already had the Senate, right?
Yeah, I think they already did.
42 seats for Democrats, and this is a big deal.
Who has the House?
Oh, flip 2 actually. So if they flip 2, I mean that's still.
Means nothing. Again, if you're winning by 10, then you score 2 more points.
Yeah.
Having some success in the House. The question comes in the West and California. But this is a big deal, Rick Hume, that this is a flip of the Senate majority, and now Chuck Schumer
Oh,
will
it's-
no longer be the majority leader. This is something that Republicans looked
Chuck
at their
Schumer.
map at the beginning and said, this looks good for us. They didn't know how good, and we still don't know how good it's going to be tonight.
Yeah, and it raises the possibility that if Trump wins, he has the Senate, and the question becomes then, can the Republicans maintain control of the House? There's been a lot of confidence in the betting markets that they would throughout this evening.
The betting markets. Have you heard of this shit?
That's so crazy.
It was crazy. I think I'm making some money though. I put that's crazy, bro. But anyways, I put money on Trump to win the popular vote. It's inevitable. It was plus odds. I was like, you guys are stupid. He's gonna win that shit. Doesn't mean he wins presidency, but he's definitely winning the popular vote.
The senator from Montana who ran the
No, but you know when he won, he didn't win the popular vote.
spent millions of dollars very
Nah, but this time around, it's different. It's
Like,
there's something in the air, and people are all up in it, bro. Like,
well, let's go back to the SAD network.
Fox.
Let's go. Look, they even stopped covering it.
No, that's UK, bro. They don't give a fuck about us.
No.
Is
you
that the same
can't-
shit?
Yeah, same.
Oh
It's the same.
shit.
Let me see. Let's go.
See that in the US. There you go. Oh fuck.
It moves over to Arizona. Is that Mayweather? Oh no, that's Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Stand by for projection. Oh, that can't be good.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good for.
They're scrambling right now.
No wonder they went to commercials.
Yeah, they're scrambling.
Can't be good for CNN. All right, we'll stand by for. We'll stand by for projections. If
Wow.
you think
me
if
see.
Trump becomes president, he just, he just fires all of CNN, I would. Damn, there's nobody in Philadelphia. And apparently, they're expecting millions and millions of ballots to come there to
Millions and millions of
dollars. Anderson Cooper, is he still gay?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure. Think they're born like that?
Projection. Donald Trump wins Nebraska.
5 electoral votes from the state of Nebraska. Allow me a second to explain.
There were
Nebraska and
6,
Maine allocate their
2.
electoral
That's definitely
votes
happened.
partly in addition to their statewide free votes according
check
to
this out,
the
man.
congressional district. That's already too complicated, probably. Anyway, put it this way. Donald Trump has won 3 out of the 5 electoral votes. The other 2 we do not know yet, but Donald Trump has 3 of the 5. That means 3 more electoral votes for Donald Trump. And what does that mean for the electoral map? Donald Trump has 230 electoral votes. He is 40 electoral votes away from winning. Kamala Harris has 165 electoral votes. She is 105 electoral votes away from winning. Let's see what the states
105.
where their vote counts are. Pennsylvania. Donald Trump is in the lead there with 51.2% of the vote. Kamala Harris has 47.7% of the vote.
These the
Donald Trump is
battle
ahead of
states?
her
Yeah.
by more than 206,000 votes. That's with 83% of the estimated vote in. That's Pennsylvania. Battleground Michigan, Donald Trump up 51.3% of the vote. Kamala Harris
51.3 versus 46.9.
111,000 vote lead with an estimated 44% of the vote in from Michigan. Wisconsin now, Donald Trump in the lead there too. 50.8% of the vote. Kamala Harris is 47.6% of the vote. Donald Trump almost 80,000 votes ahead of her with 3/4 of the vote, 74% of the estimated vote from the Badger State in. Battleground Georgia, Donald Trump is up 50.7%.
Bro, imagine the fucking comeback if she does
More
this
than
shit.
118,000
Yo, if
votes.
she comes
is
back,
down right now, bro.
3% of the estimated vote in.
That's like Tracy McGrady, 30 points in 30 seconds, bro.
versus the Spurs.
Yeah, bro. That's some fucking magical shit if she pulls it off.
48% of the vote to count, 52% of the estimated vote in. In Nevada, Donald Trump is in the lead with 73% of the vote. Kamala Harris is 26.2% of the vote.
Damn, 73? Oh, it's only 2%.
11,000 vote lead. That
Oh,
is with
okay.
only 2% of the estimated
Nevada,
vote.
damn, I didn't know Nevada
As
was
we
big.
follow these crucial undecided races, we are already also getting closer to another poll closing. 4 more electoral votes are at stake in the next hour in the heat of the battle.
Alaska.
270. So
Alaska, yeah.
electoral vote counts
Oh,
Hawaii,
wow.
just
Hawaii.
minutes away from
voting ending in the reliably blue state of Hawaii.
Ooh, watch it be red.
That'd be crazy.
Take a quick look. You just went through. Okay. So, Jay, let's look at the map where we are right now, and then we'll go through some of these battleground states where we're still.
This dude looking at that map every 30 seconds.
Right now. You see a lot of red, right? So let's look at the 2020 map. You see the blue, right? The blue wall state.
I think that's why they keep going to 2020. It looked better.
Now what? This is where we are now.
Wow.
2024 looks a lot different than 2020.
Yep.
But at the moment, looks pretty similar to 2016. Donald Trump won the blue wall. Donald Trump won North Carolina. Donald Trump
Man, he won the
Georgia.
blue wall in
Donald Trump won
2016.
Arizona. The only difference would be Hillary Clinton in 2016 did carry Nevada. Donald Trump leads there right now when you come back to 2024. But it's just, sorry, 2024. Let me come up here and do this and hit this. And you go there in 2024. So that's the one, it's just a dramatic change when you come here. And so Donald Trump is remaking the map again at the moment. And the question is there any way for Harris to come back? Again, we've given Donald Trump North Carolina. So let's see where we are in Georgia. If Donald Trump also carries Georgia, the vice president cannot afford to lose Pennsylvania. Yes, Nevada's out there, Arizona's out there, Michigan and Wisconsin are out there. 19. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So can she come back in Georgia to stop that from happening? Because she's limiting her. If he wins Georgia, her path is so limited. So it's 118,000 votes right now.
Okay.
The state decided 4 years ago by 11,700 votes. Donald Trump with 93%, that's an important number, of the vote counted, is ahead by nearly 120,000 votes. So you're looking, this is where they would have to be. You can pick up votes elsewhere, but that's where most of the votes are. That's close to half of the state population, right in Atlanta, in the metropolitan area around it. So what's out there? Are there live outstanding votes out there? Well, let's take a look. The answer is yes. Let me get rid of the colors so you don't have to see that. The answer is yes, they're out there. You're at the point now where you're talking about drawing to an inside straight flush, essentially. You need these votes to come in overwhelming numbers for you. But you do see, there's the mathematical possibility. This is why the Harris campaign is on the phone. This is why I assume Donald Trump has not come out yet to say anything, because he's hoping that this one comes off the board as well. You're looking at the math right there.
That's crazy. Trump hasn't said anything.
This
This is the longest I've had. Yeah, he's gone without talking.
Just stay quiet.
But if you look at the map right now, you would so much rather be Donald Trump than the vice president.
All right, and we have a projection.
Uh-oh.
CNN can project that Kamala Harris will win the Commonwealth of Virginia. Commonwealth of Virginia, with its 13 electoral votes, will go to the Democrat Vice President Kamala Harris. What does that mean for the electoral math? Let's take a look.
Hey, well, Fox is ahead. We already saw this in Fox.
Donald Trump is only 40 behind that with 200.
Well, it means absolutely nothing.
Kamala Harris has 182 electoral
Uh-oh.
votes.
Key race alert.
Where are we with all the states
Nothing.
that we have not projected yet? Pennsylvania, Donald
He's
Trump
still
will
up.
lead 51.3% of the vote. Kamala Harris, 47.6% of the vote. Donald Trump has a more than 200.
All right, let's say he wins this. That's 19.
Lead over her with
Yeah.
84% of the estimated vote in from Pennsylvania.
He wins that, that's 15.
That's 15.
1.2% of the vote. Kamala Harris is 47%.
All right,
of the
let's
vote.
keep going.
Donald Trump with a 107,290 vote lead over Harris, but there's still about 55% of the vote that has not been counted in Michigan. A lot of votes to count in Michigan. Wisconsin now, Donald Trump 51% of the vote, Kamala Harris 47.4%. Donald Trump with a more than 92,000 vote lead over Harris. That's with more than 3/4 of the votes counted in Wisconsin, 77% of the vote. In battleground
44
Georgia,
plus
Donald Trump
16, yeah, that's it, bro. He got it after that.
Harris's 48.
Because he's already at, what, 230 he
Donald
had?
Trump with a
Yeah.
118,838 vote lead
230
over
plus
Harris,
50.
with 93% of the estimated
They say he's
vote
trying to
in
win
battleground
Georgia.
Arizona, Donald Trump up 49.8% to Harris.
Arizona's the only one she's close in.
Donald Trump with a 9,600 plus
Probably
vote
not.
lead. That's
Like,
with
if they already counted
70%
Phoenix,
of the
she's
vote
done
in
for.
Arizona, 52%.
Oh,
in
true.
Nevada, Donald Trump up 73% to Harris's 26.2%.
Oh, it's
of the vote.
2%
Donald Trump with an
in?
almost 11,000 vote lead. But that is, again, with only 2% of the estimated vote in
2%
Nevada
of the vote in.
counted.
I mean, but
Still
he's-
a lot of
that's-
votes to count.
He's
in
dunking on her right
Nevada.
there.
Look at right now. You're looking at the big map, and you're seeing all that red. Yes, Virginia, we just projected for the vice president. That one's blue. I'll take a closer look in a minute at that one. But you're looking at the blue wall states. Essentially, Harris's only path is to come back in these three states right there. I can give you a conceivable possibility where she only has to come back in two of them, but she has to come back in all three of them to have a reasonable path to 270 electoral votes. And it's a problem at the moment. 168,000 votes I'm told more votes just recently came in Philadelphia, and indeed they did. So now you're up to 76% estimate. This can change a little bit as more votes come in. But you see that, the vice president opening a healthy lead in Philadelphia, which is a building block of a Democratic win in Pennsylvania. The question is it enough? I just showed you Trump was leading. So 78%, 477,000 votes. If you go back 4 years ago, it's 81%, and it's 603,000 votes. Remember that, 81 and 603, 78 and 477. Can she move both numbers up when we get the final quarter of the vote? That's the challenge, because you need that math, forgive me, to overcome that. 168,000 votes in a state that was decided by 80,000 votes 4 years ago and 40,000 votes 4 years before that. That is a big lead in a tight state like Pennsylvania with 85% of the vote. So you're saying, is it just Philadelphia and the suburbs where there are outstanding votes? Again, if you're joining us late, the larger the circle, the more votes that are still outstanding to be counted, the color, the way the
Philadelphia's
is winning
huge
in that area at the moment. And
Still
so you've got,
missing a
you
lot.
still do right here.
Well, Philly was the one that had all those mail-in votes.
Montgomery
That's where the other guy
There's still
was.
some math to be done there.
That's gonna
A
take
little bit
forever.
out there in Allegheny County, where we talked to Brian Todd earlier in the night. A little bit up in Erie County, which is a swing county, tends to be very
But
close.
it's red
So
right
let's come
now.
back and look at
The
this
circle
as we
was
come
red.
through it.
So what does that
Number
mean?
one, there are bellwether
The Republican
counties in
votes.
Pennsylvania. Northampton is one of them, and Trump is winning with 52% of the vote right now. This county usually picks the winner in the state. As I say that, I'll say its twin is Erie, way over here, not twin geographically. It's twin in that they voted twice for Obama, then for Trump, then for Biden. Erie and Northampton, two of the 25 counties that did that. At the moment, the vice president is leading in Erie County. In the last campaign, it was Vigo County, Indiana, and this streak of picking the winner went off the board. We'll see if the two swing counties in Pennsylvania split as this election goes through. But if you're looking at this map right now, 85% of the vote, it's this. That's big. If you're looking at 50,000, 60,000, it's easier to do the math. You're looking at 168,000, the math gets hard. Is it impossible? No. But the question is, when you start coming in here, Chester County's at 81%, large suburban counties where if you get 20 or 30% of the votes still out, you can do some big math. Montgomery County at 68%, as you can see.
Not gonna lie, man, watching him depresses us. Right? We had more energy watching Fox. You like, honestly, this is a life lesson for kids. Kids, see, don't be gloomy around your friends.
Yeah, you bring the vibe down, bro.
Yeah, you bring the vibe down. When we were watching Fox, we were like party mode. You know what I mean? They were laughing and smiling.
This is red at the end of the night. Donald Trump's going to win the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is the more blue collar, the more competitive of the three collar.
This dude's just doing a whole bunch of math.
Yeah.
Used to be. This was
Told you we felt pre-cal, bro.
The others were Republican.
Huh?
The education
I
divide.
already told him we felt pre-cal.
You know what's crazy? Another story about me and math. You know, for my senior year, in order for me to pass, so I had to take three math classes. I had to take two during the day and one at night school.
You flip a county.
I think I used to see you in night school. I remember that. No, that wasn't senior year. That was like junior year.
And then you come out
At night school was so fun. So, because me and Edgar were in it. And like we used to get out of school like at 2:30, right?
Yeah.
And what you call it? We used to get out of school like at 2:30, and night school would start maybe 3:30,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
3:15, something like that.
Yeah.
And we would go eat, and night school would be done around 4:30, right? And we would get to night school around 4:15. We would go eat and just walk in, and sometimes, bro, like
What was that thing where you just had to sign in sometimes, right? My class was like that.
no, art week, it was an actual class.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Class.
I forgot what class I had. We were like sign in, and I mean the teacher was there. I would say half the time. I don't know. I don't remember.
No, yeah, and what you call it? So we would show up, and we would always go eat and come back with a drink. And the teacher one time was like, "You gotta bring me something," and we're like, well, she's not getting us in trouble or nothing. And one time we were super late, and we walk in with like Wingstop cups, and we brought her. We brought her a Coke.
From Detroit.
And like everybody in the class would be so mad because she would never tell us anything.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I had this thing too with teachers where they just like I was a mediocre student. I wasn't no teacher's pet. I wasn't none of that shit, and they just wouldn't snitch on me. I'd be like, cool. It was just like this mutual agreement I had with a lot of teachers.
It
was weird.
It's only 20%. It's less than 20%, 16%. So but that would be even above 30, right? Anything above 30
Jesus.
is an improvement for him. And so we can't see it
Back
all.
to the depression.
Yeah, this guy is.
Look, we're trying to be unbiased, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to Fox because this guy is just
Yeah.
like.
Then the economy, even though the economy kept.
There, her numbers got tighter on this.
And I'm struck, when you look at
What
these
does
cities,
Met mean?
Chicago, Miami, all of these places.
M1.
One of the embedded issues in those cities is the
Oh,
that they
down
have
there.
had under immigration. So maybe he was right.
No, he was definitely right. I mean, immigration and the border it is kind of a microcosm of rule of law. What kind of country we're going to
Look
be.
at this
You're
guy.
going to have to follow the rules.
Yo, these guys,
Take
look,
the oath of
Bro.
they have more energy,
The word law is used 6
but they
times
look
for
stupid.
new citizens. So it doesn't make
There's
a whole lot of
stupid
sense.
looking people on Fox.
That
I
looks
mean,
like
what I
Harlan
mean, like their
Williams, bro.
faces.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching them because they have a better vibe going, right?
I think it is real.
CNN is sad right now, but
This looks like a team of villains, bro. The other guy with the
they
face.
do look like supervillains.
This guy,
What's
bro.
this guy? This guy. You seen the Santa Claus movie with the ice guy? I think it's like Santa Claus 2 or whatever. The guy who has like.
Santa Claus 2. I don't think that's a movie, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna put it right now. Look, I'm not
He
lying.
looks like
I wish I have no idea how to Google this guy. I wish I knew what his name was.
He's like a comedian too. Harlan Williams. He looked like Harlan Williams.
No, I don't. I'm telling you, Santa. I'm telling
Is
you.
this like an action movie?
No, this is an actual movie. It's a movie that came out. We were kids. You had to see this movie.
What?
This was crazy.
Man, yeah, that whole cast right there. The only one that looked normal was the black guy, but
It's true.
that would make sense, bro. They don't
Yeah,
do
because the
Botox,
women look
right?
like Barbie dolls.
Yeah, not good ones.
Santa Claus 2. Let me see. Oh, it doesn't have the image. What the hell? No. Or is it? There's a Santa Claus 3 too.
I seen Bad Santa.
Let me see. Hopefully, I think it's this one. I don't know. No, I think it's Santa Claus 3. I'm trying to see if I can find this guy. You never seen
With
this
that guy, yeah.
But this is the Santa Claus. There's a bad guy.
Oh, I didn't know it was a bad guy.
Oh,
man,
no, this is
it kind of looks like he has his hairdo.
Yeah,
right
this is
there.
the bad guy in this movie. I'm trying to find the bad guy. I think I'm telling you, it was like Santa Claus 3. I'll put him on. He looks exactly like that guy.
I think the Democrats have to think thrice about this lawfare strategy that they have put on his shoulders like an anvil. He really thought that would get rid of him. No one's been more insulted, investigated, impeached, indicted, convicted.
Look.
Took his name off the building.
Tell me I'm lying.
Look. His name off the ballot. You name it, they tried it.
That's him, bro.
They tried it.
He went from that movie to politics,
Frost.
bro. Jack Frost.
I
Yeah.
don't- the CNN guy, I have no idea what his name is.
Fuck, I
He
should.
looks just like Jack Frost.
Oh my God, that's him, bro.
It's benefited all of
Please, somebody know who that guy's name is, because they look exactly alike.
Holy. This guy looks like fucking human Thanos.
People already know Sherrod Brown is voting with Biden and Harris, as is Bob Casey. 90
Her hair looks fake.
She got the Trump due for the election night.
Too early to call Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona. How do they know who's voting? Like, you're right, because I voted I voted at a Turkish house.
Turkish house.
That's what it's called. I don't know why.
What is that? I went to a church.
I think it was like maybe a church, maybe, but it was called the Turkish house. And
Seems shady, bro.
they didn't ask me, hey, are you single? Are you married?
Yeah,
Are you
none of that.
like? Are you educated? Because right here, like, with educated males, I am educated, by the way, and they didn't ask me anything.
Yeah.
And look, there was nobody voting. It was I went
It was
in.
empty. Yeah,
I
mine
went
was
in,
empty.
and the guy's like, "You want to vote?" Like, sure.
You wanna vote?
and I went and I voted. Hey, yo, but the voting system, I don't know if it was like that for you. I'm pretty sure it was. These guys are still at this wall. Like, they keep looking at it and hoping it'll change and nothing. But, so.
You look as sad as ever, bro.
But what you call it? So I went to go vote. It's crazy that it's not digital. Right?
You put the paper.
You put a paper in and
yeah.
it prints out. And then you just hand your paper to somebody.
And then you
You
put it in another machine.
Yeah, you put it in another machine. It's true.
That one was weird too. What happened to the paper? Did it suck it up or what?
Yeah, you just leave it in there, and then they hand you a little sticker.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was the most exciting thing there. The old lady they put in the front and said, "Don't forget your sticker." That was like everyone else there was like the kid. The old man was like, hey, just sitting there, and then the old man that was like, just go to that table. This is 70 tables. Dude, no enthusiasm until we got to the end. That lady was like, don't forget your fucking sticker.
Was she black?
Nah,
Oh,
it was
no?
some old white lady, I think.
Black ladies have enthusiasm.
Nah,
However,
not Kamala.
Stellantis laid off 1,100 people, right, and in part because they say they have electric vehicles sitting on the lot. The union says that's BS. It's corporate greed. They're not keeping their word. But this is a conversation. Are they going too fast? At a minimum, are they going too fast? There are some auto workers who say, why are you forcing this on us? There are others saying the infrastructure is not in place. Culturally, people aren't ready for it. Why are you going so fast? So one of the places you'll find that is right here in Macomb County. We've got Joseph Knowles just laid off from
Yeah, she's losing by 17%. Now we're close. No wonder it's so sad. Oh, yeah. Look, man, I want them to call Pennsylvania so we can end this, but...
Nah, I don't think that one's happening tonight.
Or Georgia. Either one of those two, and this is over.
We ought to keep a thought for the Harris people, the Harris campaign people, because they were saddled with the person I think was the weakest presidential candidate I've ever seen.
Man, imagine being in these headquarters, right? Like the Trump headquarters or the Kamala headquarters.
That you mentioned, Dan, I think is that they had a candidate who really couldn't pull.
Anyways, thank you for watching. This was our coverage of the election. It was very studied. We had a lot of research done.
Yeah.
We learned that Connecticut was a state. We learned
Alaska's connected to Canada.
Oh, I don't know if we confirmed that.
That one, yeah, I saw it on the map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But why is it always at the bottom for me? I don't know why.
It's not connected. They had to bring it down.
Or do I confuse Alaska with Antarctica?
That's what. Yeah. That's what you know. That's a solo dolo.
It's Alaska by Canada.
Yeah, just look at a map, dude.
Yes, Alaska is bordered by Canada. You're right.
a certain direction. I don't disagree with a lot that has been said. I recall.
This guy looks weird too. Fox refuses to hire normal-looking people.
Normal-looking people, bro.
Yeah. They got good energy, especially because they're winning.
Yeah.
But they look
It's
weird.
either villain or Botox. One of the two. This guy's both.
But thank you for watching. Donald Trump is our new president, most likely.
Most likely.
Please don't let me be wrong, because I'm not editing this. At Houston, Texas, at 11:20,
We're calling it.
the Red Crew is calling.
Calling it.
The Red Crew's calling it. Donald Trump is the new president of the United States
Calling
of
it.
America. God, let me be right, because I don't want to go through this again. Okay? Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.